Now, straight on to the next session. I'm just going to quickly get there. Right. So this is a change. Unfortunately, for family reasons, Justin can't be with us. He was obviously in the program. But the replacement is one of his colleagues, the Chief Operating Officer and co-founder of Red Cloud, Sumaya Hamzawi. Now, she got her job as the COO of Red Cloud by doing a LinkedIn post, right? That's a fantastic story about why these posts are so important. Justin did a post on LinkedIn and she answered it because she was thinking of building the same company. I love that. And she's become the COO and co-founder. Now, she tells me she's an engineer by trade. Despite that, she really is a terrible cook, apparently, keeping on the food theme. But she is also training for a marathon. Here to set the pace on open commerce, please welcome Sumaya Hamzawi.
Hello, good morning, everyone. So I'm here to talk to you today about open commerce. Over the last 30 years, we saw a lot of transformations in the way commerce is being done worldwide. We see the first wave when the internet came out, the first wave of first e-commerce websites coming through to help consumers buy better. Then we have the second wave through Amazon, who obviously took on the word to become the biggest e-commerce platform on the planet. And we are going through the third phase, which is about getting now into this new wave of social commerce, where we see a new kind of retailers, a new kind of traders who are selling directly through online platforms like TikTok. And we just saw the last release of TikTok opening TikTok shops to enable influencers and small retailers to create this kind of online shops on their platform and to be able to sell to consumers more efficiently. And all these initiatives are great and have been very successful. But what we don't know and what we haven't seen is the transformations on how these traders and how these retailers, whether it's the old brick and mortars retailers who own shops in all the cities in the world, or whether this is a new generation of traders and retailers and influencers, how are they buying their products? What's the process for them to identify which product they should be buying, which brands are coming out, how the stock moves from the brands, the manufacturers who are designing and defining these products, all the way down to the consumers. And that's exactly what we work on. Doesn't seem to work. Sorry. Okay. And that's exactly what we specialize in, is how we get this B2B commerce to be transformed. Today it's old, it's still operating the same way today as it was operating 50 years ago. It's fragmented, it's broken, and I've been working with the Red Cloud. We have been in probably more than 30 countries all around the world. We talk to brands, we talk to distributors all the way from the small suburb in the south of Nigeria all the way to the distributors in Houston in the US. And they all say to us the same thing. Oh, well, when we have to buy product, we always work with the same brands anyway, because we have the sellers of the brands coming to us to visit us, to show to us what the products are out. And we have a team of salespeople who have to go out and visit retailers every week or every month and go and present to them and get them to buy from us. I'm not even going into talk into collecting payment and reconciliation of the orders and the technology that is available. Some of them use zero systems. They have zero technology to manage their business. And the ones that are technically educated, they use maybe 5 or 6 different platforms that are completely fragmented. And that's the work we set up Red Cloud to fix, is like, how do we create a new generation of platform that can collect and absorb all the complexity that exists today in the B2B world, and create this kind of interactive platform that enables traders, distributors, and brand to interact in a much more efficient way. So we created what we call the Open Commerce platform. And what is Open Commerce? Open Commerce is about creating a platform that enables buyers to buy more efficiently, making informed decisions on what product they should be buying, why are they should be buying, how quantity they should be buying, what are the competitive products that are out there that will be out of interest to their consumers. Enabling also distributors to leverage all their existing assets. Distributors are the most underserved, business people that exist in the planet. And they are asset rich. They have warehouses, they have logistics companies, they have logistics vehicles, they have people that work for them. And still, they are unable today to create like wealth on the back of all their existing investment. So what we work with them is on how we create a platform for them that enables them to take advantage of their existing assets to create new revenue, to expand their market reach, to identify who are the new retailers and new traders they could be working with to make their stock like goes out faster, because that's how they generate more revenue. So the Red Cloud platform has been created around 3 main areas. First of all is how to discover what products are out there. Who are the brands who are servicing my country, my region, my city? What are the new innovations? As a trader, I know my consumers. I know who they are. I know what kind of product they are looking for, because I'm the first point of contact between the product and the consumers. But now, how can I service them better? And that's why we created Red Cloud. So as a trader, you are able to come on one platform and see all the products that are available in your region, and you are able to engage conversations with distributors that have stock available around you that will make those stocks available for you in the next 24 hours so you can service your consumers. But B2B trade is also complex. It's not as easy as B2C commerce. On B2C commerce, we have all had this experience. You go online, you place an order, you see the price, and it gets delivered to you within the day if you're on Amazon, within 24 hours if you're with other companies. But in B2B commerce, it's more complex. It's negotiation. It's like, depending on your profile, is how much quantity you want, when do you want it by, and it's kind of this interactions. That's what makes the penetration of technology harder. And that's where AI plays a really important role in this development. Because today, conversational AI enable us to create this kind of negotiation and create this kind of interaction at scale. You don't need to have a call center of 2,000 people talking to traders and retailers all the time. The AI is here to basically make sure that you are servicing your traders and retailers in the best way. And the last complexity on the B2B commerce comes actually with the brands. Today, brands, they basically, when they launch a product, they are shooting a little bit in the dark, because they launch a new product and 60% of the time the launch of new product are failing, because they don't have that visibility on how the products are being launched in the market. They don't have this direct connection point with the traders and retailers who are the face in front of the consumers. And they are not able to make informed decisions on this. So we have created a platform that gives the ability for the brands as well to have this visibility on, at any point in time, what's the profile of traders who are selling my product, whether it's a brick and mortar one or whether it's an online seller on TikTok. How can I see exactly what is his consumer base and why this product is working better with this seller and it's not working with the other one? how can I make my products work better into the market? So with Red Cloud, we have been operating in Africa and Latin America, essentially. And you will be asking, why did you choose this market? Because when we started with Red Cloud, we thought, OK, technology will make the difference where you have the biggest fragmentations into the market. And Africa and Latin America is where you have the biggest fragmentation. Distributors are offline, retailers are offline, brands operate on WhatsApp group and Excel files. So that's how we started. And since then, we've launched in 4 countries. And we have more than 300 distributors, more than 50,000 retailers buying and selling directly on our platform every month. But then we started exploring, and what we have identified is that actually the problems that we are facing in Africa and Latin America are problems that are being faced as well in the US market. I've been on a call with a US distributor 2 weeks ago, and I was going through, OK, how do you exchange with your suppliers and how do you find your sellers? And they were talking to me about getting orders on fax and importing them in an Excel file. I was like, I didn't even know that fax still existed. So that was really interesting, an eye-opening for me. And we started showing to them what we do and how we transform distribution business. And now we're launching with them in the US market. So the whole transformation of the B2B business is a thing. We're not the only one operating in it. Many companies are working in this space. And for me, this is the next big change in the commerce world today. Because it doesn't only have an impact on the small economies or the small retailers or the individuals, but it also has an impact on the global economies. We have been working with governmental agencies in Africa who are promoting the intra-Africa trade. I mean, the African market, for example, is dominated by products that are imported from China, essentially. So, and there are many local players, like local manufacturers who are now looking to expand, and we have brands working with us who are looking to expand in new countries. And because it's so fragmented, it's so difficult, the regulation is so hard, getting export and managing the taxes and all of that is so complex, it creates more and more barriers in the development of local economies. And that's where technology can play a really important role. It's not only about developing applications and AIs and software, but it's also working with regulators, identifying what are the bottlenecks that exist there and unlocking them through technology. So here we are at Red Cloud. We are creating the platform to create the next billion traders around the world. That's it. And we are, I'm here to take any questions if you have.
Thanks so much, Samaya. I'm going to join you because that is a very bold ambition, right? A billion businesses. Can I just ask the first question? And then the microphones are on both sides. So if you have a question for Samaya, raise your hand so I catch your eye. But the first question is, OK, that's a huge ambition. By the way, that's why you guys are here. It's because you are that ambitious, powered by AI. So what do you need? What do you need? Who are the connections you need to make to enable such prosperity to happen?
Yeah, as mentioned, it's really, for us, it's not only a play about developing technology and creating a platform. It's about empowering economies. So what we need to work is with local government, local agencies. We haven't even talked about the financial inclusion that comes on the back of it, because we are unlocking data on how this B2B businesses works. And a lot of governments in this country have launched like financial inclusion programs to enable retailers and to grow small businesses. But they are lacking of data. They don't know who these businesses are. And by creating this platform, we're creating a digital identity for these businesses. So what we need is to work with governments to leverage on the platform to keep developing the local economies, keep developing the local businesses, and also open trade and encourage trade between the different countries on international trades.
Thank you. Any questions for Samaya before we let her go? You will obviously be able to, you're going to be with us today?
Absolutely.
Then thank you. Please put your hands together and thank Samaya.
Thank you very much.